Ciao everyone and welcome back to our Italy Travel Diaries Part 4, where we immerse ourselves in the city of Venice. Late evening, we arrived and were greeted by the mystical glow of the moonlight cascading over the city. Along the Grand Canal, we discovered charming restaurants radiate a romantic ambience, setting the perfect tone. After checking into our cozy hotel room, we snuggled in for a good night's sleep, restoring our energy for the adventures that awaited us the next morning. As the sun rose, we ventured out to explore the maze of canals, where gondolas gracefully navigated through the shimmering waters, painting a scene straight out of a fairy tale. The narrow streets, adorned with charming souvenir shops, tempted us with masks and fancy glassware, each piece telling a story of Venice's rich cultural heritage. Our first stop was the iconic St. Mark's Square, which was once famously called the drawing room of Europe, a proof to Venice's richness and historical significance. Towering above the square is the Torre dell'Orologio, a beautiful clock tower located on the north side of St. Mark's Square. You can't miss the big clock at the top, and if you look closely, you will see two copper figures that strike the bell. Plus, underneath this tower is a passage leading to Merceria, one of the main shopping streets in Venice. Next, we have the Campanile, a brick tower dating back to the 16th century. From far away, it might not seem like much, but take a closer look. The upper part of the tower is really interesting, with its columns, arches, and decorations. Moving on to St. Mark's Basilica, this place is absolutely stunning. With its huge domes and fancy decorations, you will be blown away by its beauty. The craftsmanship and materials used here centuries ago are truly remarkable. The Doge's Palace is situated where the Canal Grande meets the southern part of St. Mark's Square. This palace was once the residence of Venice's head of state. Beyond its impressive architecture, the palace boasts various art collections that are definitely worth exploring. Just a short walk from Square, the bridge connects the Doge's Palace to the bridge, and I know is the Bridge of Sighs. This famous bridge is super popular for photos and it's easy to see why. Nowadays, it's called the Bridge of Love. The equestrian statue of Bartolomeo Colleoni is a Renaissance sculpture created in 1480 and 1488. After a day of exploration, we indulge in authentic Italian pizza at Rosso Pomodoro, savoring each bite amidst the vibrant energy of Venice. Crossing the iconic Rialto Bridge that holds the title as the oldest bridge over the canal. People really admire it because it's such an impressive example of Renaissance architecture and engineering. Our journey advanced at the Grand Canal, the heart of Venice, where historical places and waterways painted an appealing scene. Along the Grand Canal, the Fondaco dei Tedeschi stood as a Venice's mercantile heritage, now transformed into a hub of luxury and elegance. Finally, we found ourselves at Campo San Bartolomeo. In the center of the square is a statue to Carlo Goldoni, surrounded by busy cafes and the beautiful streets. And with that, our adventure comes to an end. In this captivating city, and set our sights on our next and final destination, Milan. Thanks for joining us on this journey. Until next time, bye for now.